What up, y'all? So, in the spirit of Louisiana, y'all told me to check out Myself as it's like another one of Prof's more emotional songs. So, we're going to jump right into it. I want to check it out and see exactly how it correlates and if it's much different. This man pouring stuff on his head. First, it was milk, now it's honey.
My parents got some big money problems. We're all young and we're counting on them. I'm 4 years old, you think I'm bouncing on them? I just sit back and watch, thinking about them. Mom's probably stronger than Pops is. The talk is that the old man has lost it. Last week he came back from work. I saw him on the porch with a glass of milk in his shirt. He was flipping out. Mom probably put it there. Judging by how angry that she was, it probably should be there.
Okay, so I let me just preference this by saying this feels like it's gonna be very. I mean, y'all warned me about it already, but this feels like it's gonna be very, very personal, very, very like coming from the heart. Just by the way that it started, you feel me? It sounds like these are some personal experiences that he's sharing here. So I don't know. I'm going right back from the start though.
My parents got some big money problems. We're all young and we're counting on them. I'm 4 years old, you think I'm bouncing on them? I just sit back and watch, thinking about them. Mom's probably stronger than Pops is. The talk is that the old man has lost it. Last week he came back from work. I saw him on the porch with a glass of milk in his shirt. He was flipping out. Mom probably put it there. Judging by how angry that she was, it probably should be there. Now both folks know that I'm standing there. Mama protects me, throws me behind her back. Why did Papa do that? What's that telling me? Birds can't help but sing a melody.
Jesus Christ. I mean, as a child witnessing all that shit, man, and not really understanding, like, as your brain sort of processing and developing, not really understanding, and then, like, you know, obviously your parents are going to do what they can to try to protect you from it, but that's got to be rough, man.
I ain't stupid.
Of course not, even as a kid.
Happy ever after is nothing but a fantasy. Police are part of our family. Son and mother look out from the porch, see father's head duck under the door. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing.
Shit, man, that's lit. Damn, man. I mean, just being, you know, this is kind of like what I studied in school, and obviously, yeah, I could tell I am black. I mean, you could tell the influences that were around. Luckily enough, I had the privilege of being in a non-broken home, as you would say, and just knowing like the influences that are around when you're a kid, man, and goddamn, Prof, I am sorry, G.
My papa got some big anger problems. I'm getting older and I'm sick about them. It's getting harder just to live around it. I need to take a stand as a man. I need to be about it. Ring around the posy round the living room table. I can't remember what we were arguing about. I stood up to the scariest man in the country. I held my head high as I left the house. Little boy stood in the face of a dragon, left with the heart of a lion, amazing. It's funny, I left the house so it could cool down, but the dragon stayed hot, who's a fool now? Papa and the devil, sitting in the basement, ARSONING. Young son headed back to the household, running down the block, 8 fire trucks deep.
Wait, what? No, fucking wait, his dad burned the house down? I mean, kudos and props, you know, being a young kid, staying up to your dad is like one of the toughest things to do, because like when you're a child, like especially when like most of your experiences are in the home, your dad is like the scariest person on the planet. But then for him to, stand up to his dad and to leave and then come back and the house is burning down, that's fucking ridiculous.
Papa and the devil sitting in the basement. ARSONING. Young son headed back to the household, running down the block, 8 fire trucks deep. Fell to my knees and I screamed in the front yard. Firemen running around like no one's in charge. Sort of like when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
See the flames burst out of the door. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all.
I mean, first, not even first, but I just want to just sharing this on a track to your fan, whatever, in whatever capacity to your fan. Props to you for being able to, like, if this is an actual experience of your childhood, props to being able to just like share this, especially in this way, in this artistic form. Like, beautiful, man.
I've learned a lifetime as a boy. Evil's on the inside, waiting for. Got an apartment, I'm 20 years old. Finally thinking I have everything under control. It's been years since I spoke to the man when he gave me his old cutlass to get out of the sand. So just like a hyena, I take the meat and then I run my ass away. You need to let me be. But over time, a part of me knew I needed to speak. That's right when the world decided that it couldn't be. It's the biggest hurdle, thinking past tense. Like when a strong man takes.
No way. He finally gets over the trauma and summons the courage to actually speak to his dad about his problems, and his dad passes away. No way, dude.
That it couldn't be. It's the biggest hurdle, thinking past tense. Like when a strong man takes his last breath. I believe in nothing.
God damn, man.
In myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all.
No, that can't be the what? That Jesus Christ, like that's heart wrenching. That's like, damn, man, why did y'all recommend that to me? Like, I mean, I loved it, but like, damn, bro, my heart. That's a story and a half. I'm hoping it's just a story, like, but I'm assuming that's from life experience. That is soul crushing, man. Shit. Hey man, shout out to y'all for helping me down this pipeline of Prof's story. I want to shout out to the kind soul who was kind enough to leave the comment explaining the whole situation with him transitioning to Stophouse from Rhyme Sayers. Someone explained to me in the comments that Rhyme Sayers actually had some essay allegations that were levied against them, and they sort of bundled Prof's name into that because he wasn't being appropriate at the time, but he didn't have anything to do with the essay, but they lumped him in with the allegations to sort of like either as a publicity stunt or just to get clout or whatever it may be. But as a result, he detached and made Stophouse, and then eventually became independent. And now another comment told me that he actually produces most of his own beats, and then records the videos. Obviously, he raps it, so that's fire, bro. I think it's fire, just the transition that you guys have been able to see him through, and I'm looking at it all now from after it's all happened, but just sort of seeing the story as I listen to different music videos and stuff and learning stuff from you guys have been great. I feel like there's so much. I feel like there's so much Prof to listen to. So I encourage you guys to continue to blow up the likes and blow up the comment section with suggestions, but then also let me know what's another artist you guys would like to hear in the next deep dive that we do. But I'm not going to stop the Prof. We probably got like another week or so of Prof because just because the number of good songs that are out there. Tarzan is next though after this one, so be on the lookout for that video. And until next time, until the next video, dreamers out.